for Bulgaria.
Ivan Ivanov.
Really loves the crowd, loves the occasion.
Oh yes, Olympic champion. Everybody in this crowd will be against him, but he's the sort of character that will love that.
He's coming in at 115.
Five kilos less than he did at the World Championships. Very fast lifter. Watch the speed. Very aggressive. He didn't seem to have too many problems with that.
Hops off the stage there. Worth remembering, after Melbourne, he felt quite tired, and he's really taken most of the season off. And currently, you won't find him in the world rankings coming into this competition. And just about August time, he got serious about retaining the title. And he comes here certainly with a favourite's chance, and that will have done him a power of good.
Yes, interestingly enough, his strength doesn't really lie in the snatch. His strength lies in the clean and jerk. And in Melbourne, he actually won the championships on his last clean and jerk, which was a world record.
Well, here's the junior world champion, Shang Lan, just 20 years of age. Won the overall title with a total of 270 kilos and lifted 117.5 in the snatch.
Fantastic technician. He looks as if he's got a little bit more than 117.5 today.
Impressed?
Very.
Good start. It's warming up already.
I think you've got to appreciate that most of these lifters are below 5 feet tall. I mean, we're not looking at big men here. We're looking at very small men lifting enormous weights.
Yes, just to remind you that Lan's body weight, 54 kilos exactly, and he's just lifted 115.
Yes, so these lifters now all snatching over double body weight.
So Weigyo Liu, also from China, 21-year-old.
Another very good technician. Very wide grip. It's going back to that double body weight. Years ago, it used to be something if somebody could snatch double body weight, and there were only a handful of lifters in the world who could do it. And just about everybody in this A category snatching double body weight. So it just gives you an idea of how the standard is going up each year.
Well, now Borrell's back for his third attempt, 115 kilos.
Yes, this is 5 kilos over his previous best. Well, unfortunately, not quite there today, but he still remains on 112.5.
And that is 2.5 kilos over that 110 that he picked up in the Junior World Championships, but quite a contrast between him and the Chinese. But he's only 20, I remind you, so plenty of time on his side. Now the bar moves up another 2.5 kilos for our first sight of the Cuban, William Vargas, 24 years of age. And as the Cuban coach says, we haven't come on holiday, we've come for medals. And this is a man who is a little bit unknown, but you have to respect the Cuban lifters.
Just looking at 2 Olympic champions there. Naim Suleymanoglu and Angel Ganchev watching on in the crowd.
Suleymanoglu's time will come on Sunday. And as ever, coach watching his charge.
So bearing in mind now, these men weigh 8.5 stone. So that gives you an idea of how short they must be to be carrying the amount of muscle that they're carrying.
Can't emphasize too much how close it is in the body weight here in this category.
Yes, interestingly enough, the Cuban weighs exactly the same as Ivanov. New face. Very strong new face, no problems at all with 117.5.
Confused us, I think that's Minchev in fact. Was Vargas and then changed to Minchev. I think we've misled you, and our apologies for that. It is in fact Minchev of Bulgaria, Ivanov's teammate, who's come in at that weight, so we have to wait and see what Vargas is going to do. The scoreboard there, I'm afraid, misleading us, but it's Minchev of Bulgaria who's got a good first lift in. Now Liu, who's lifted 115 in at 117.5 kilos. Just measuring the spacing. Probably is still within his ability, that weight.
Yes, I think he'll definitely take that again. But a failure at 117.5 just proves how tight the competition is and how hard everybody's trying, because he came in at 115 kilos, which is only just below his best ever. So everybody's really putting themselves on the line here.
Well, this is very much a category where things are so close that he who dares may well win, and you may have to dare to win here tonight. Waiting for Liu to compose himself. He has, of course, 2 minutes in which to lift the bar. But actually, he's got plenty of time now, 45 seconds, more than enough.
And that's more like it.
Much better. But that is his 3rd lift, so that's the best he can put in for the snatch. Well, early days in the snatch competition. Still Minchev to come out again. And Ivanov. And we'll be back for the rest of the lifts in the snatch competition after these messages here on Eurosport.
I'm not looking too comfortable with it.
Really sends the message out to the crowd. 2-1.
2-1 decision. Wasn't the cleanest of lifts.
But it's there. And as you said earlier, I mean, the snatch is not necessarily his forte. That equals the weight that he lifted in Australia.
He's not looking comfortable with that at all. He seems pleased enough, though.
Now, back onto the stage comes the junior world champion. A little hint of a smile there when he came onto the stage. I think he's looking forward to doing battle with these men. He is well aware that a lot of people might think this is a Bulgarian Turkish party, but I think he's got other ideas about this. The first lift was clean and it was really impressive.
Yeah, very clean technician, very smooth, very strong. And as you say, a smile on his face, he looks to be enjoying himself. But he's still smiling. Even though he failed, he's still smiling.
And I think the coaches are pointing out exactly the fault there. It's well within his ability. It was failure on technique here.
Maybe he was taking it too casually.
Well, that would be a dangerous thing to do, particularly when you have people like Minchev. And there's just seeing the coaching there about bringing the bar up. He's a cool customer. Looks as if Minchev is going to have, or is he? It's 120 kilos, the bar. Minchev, by the way, who's already successfully lifted 117.5, is the current world record holder. He lifted 125 kilos.
Yes, and he's going up. So it's now Lan for his third and final attempt with the 120. Let's see if his coach's advice has paid off.
Really needs this 5 kilos increase to keep him in with a shout of the overall title.
Yes, every kilo counts in this competition. It's so close. He needs to give this everything. Well, he was a bit more serious with that, and it almost paid off.
Now again, it was the weight, the body position.
Again, it was the positioning under the bar, that's right. If you watch on the replay, pull was good. He appears to be in a perfect position, and I think what he actually did was relax.